Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So, right, last week I made some lovely, so the chicken fajita one tray bake that I made is just such a lovely recipe. Anyways, in that recipe I made homemade wraps. So I've got some left in here and that is just enough for us to, I think there are 4 in here. That will be enough for 4 of us for dinner. But obviously I'm not serving plain wraps. I'm going to turn this into a delicious meal and I know my kids will absolutely love it. So for that I have got here, 2 leeks and a bowl full of chestnut mushrooms. So what I'm going to do is clean up and chop the leeks first and start cooking them, and while they're cooking I'm going to quickly slice the mushrooms. So hot pan, just got a tablespoon of salted butter and I'm going to add a tablespoon of olive oil and then going to add in the chopped up leeks. Just cook this for 5 minutes. And in that 5 minutes, I'm going to chop up the mushrooms. Magically, it's been exactly 5 minutes and I've chopped up the mushrooms. The leeks have kind of softened up. Have a look. And now I can add the mushrooms to it. Now this again, I'm going to cook on high heat and keep stirring every 2-3 minutes. And this should take around, I don't know, 5 to 10 minutes to get rid of all the water, moisture from the mushrooms. But best is to cook this on high heat. So this is how it looks to begin with, and I'll give it good 10 minutes. So after 5 minutes, you can see that the mushrooms have kind of released their liquid. It's very watery. I'm still cooking this on really high heat. So I'm going to continue cooking this on high heat, and in another 5 minutes the water will evaporate, so we'll get the perfect consistency of the mushroom and leeks. So it's been 10 minutes in total. Like I said, after 5 minutes it becomes watery and after 10 minutes it becomes completely dry, considering you cook this on high heat. Right, so there it is. Now that is going to be perfect amount for 4 wraps. Now I'm going to add some seasoning. So going to add a 1/4 teaspoon of white pepper, a 1/4 teaspoon of black pepper, some garlic granules. You can use fresh garlic. I'm just trying to make it really quick. And also 1/4 teaspoon of salt. And then just give it a lovely good mix, and one last thing to go in. So I'm just going to add a tablespoon of chili oil. Whenever I put chili oil in recipes, people ask me for brands. Now I would give you a brand if I used one brand, but so this bottle is about to finish. I'm going to buy a new one and then I'll try some other brands. So it's not like one brand I'm using, and just use whatever chili oil you like. Usually buy this from the Chinese section, so it's not an Indian thing. Just buy whatever you like or whatever you like the look of. If I find something that I am blown away by, then I will definitely share the brand with you. Right, this is done. So I'm going to turn the heat off and then put the final touches to it. Right, so you can let it cool, but like I said, it's a quick meal, ready in 15, and I don't want to wait any longer. So I'm going to use it piping hot. Here I've got some cheddar cheese. Use as much cheddar as you like. Now, my son especially, who is behind the camera right now, Yavi, do you love cheese? They can't see you. Yeah. Okay, so he says yes. He absolutely loves cheese in everything. And we usually use a lot of cheddar because it's mild and kind of works perfectly. So I'm just going to grate some cheddar according to your taste. And I've also got some sad looking mozzarella in the fridge. I think one of the kids opened a pack and then left it open in the fridge. So the top bit has got a little bit of skin on. So I'm just going to tear it apart. You can add this, all of it, to the mushroom, or you can add the mushrooms to this. Either way is fine. So for my son, I'm going to make one very cheesy, and for myself, I'll make one with less cheese. So I think this is looking beautiful. Look at that. It smells lush, absolutely gorgeous. I'm going to tell you a funny story. Obviously, a lot of you lovely people get in touch with me and email me, message me, leave me comments, which I really appreciate because I love reading your comments. But this one person sent me an email. So they took out the time after watching my videos and emailed me to say that I don't use enough adjectives and I use the same adjectives. I kid you not, I have no words. How has someone got time to watch a video, then find the email, to send an email to somebody to say you're not using a wide range of adjectives in your videos? Blows my mind. Okay, so here are the slightly stale looking wraps that I made earlier, a couple of days ago. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to fill half of this. Yuvi, is that enough cheese for you, or do you want some more? You'll have to tell me. Fine? Okay. So, oh my God, so nice. Right, and now I'm going to take it over to the hob. Just using some salted butter. You can cook this without any butter, in some olive oil, but this is for my son and I'm sure he can manage a bit of extra butter. So I might make mine in some olive oil. And then it goes butter side down on a hot pan. And I'm just going to cook this on a kind of medium high heat, not on low heat. I want it to crisp up. I want the cheese inside to melt. Oh, I want it to become, oh, delicious. Ooh, it's puffed up. I think it's time to turn it over. Oh, yes. Awesome. Oh boy, this is going to be awesome. Right guys, here it is. Oh. Right, it's really hot. You know me and the heat. Hot food go hand in hand, right? Guys, you really need to try this. It's a perfect lunchbox as well. It's a great quick meal, ready in 15 minutes. And it is amazing. And if you have any better adjectives for me to use, leave them in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe. I'll see you back very soon. Spot on. The cheese, the mushroom, the leeks, and that chili oil. Boy, it's good. I hope you love it, guys.